It's eating itself. Hey guys, good morning and welcome to the vlog. Something really peculiar happened to me this morning. Okay guys, I have actually seen a picture of this before, but I've never had it happen in my collection, and I really don't even know what to do about it right now. This is actually a California king snake that is very similar to the one that I just showed you guys recently, but it's eating itself. Its tail is in its mouth, and it's probably all the way down to here. It's literally ingesting itself. I don't really know what to do. I don't want to hurt it, but obviously it'll die if it tries to eat itself. I've never seen anything like this before. Like I said, I've seen some pictures of it, but literally, I'm not exactly sure what to do here, guys. I've got to get it, maybe I got to get it to like regurgitate itself, maybe? This is bizarre. I mean, like I said, I've seen, there's like a famous picture that goes around with a cow king eating itself just like this, but I have never seen anything like this before, so okay, wish me luck. I'm going to try something. Here's the deal. After really thinking about this, I think I'm just going to try to antagonize it to let itself go. I don't know what to do here, guys. Okay, so I was able to get it out and it seems to be okay. I mean, it's definitely really weird, and of course it has some digestive juices on it, so I'm gonna wash it off really quick because I don't want it to be digesting itself, you know, with those digestive enzymes that will be on it. And then I'm gonna just have to keep a really close eye on this. I mean, this is one of the weirdest things that I've ever seen in the almost 30 years I've been doing it. Again, I've seen pictures, but I've never seen an animal try it before, so that is crazy. Yeah, that was pretty weird. Ouroboros, which is the Greek word for tail devourer. That's right, happens to be that this Ouroboros is actually a huge symbol. As a matter of fact, it was first seen 1600 BC in Egypt, which actually was meant for the sun god or the traveling of the sun. But it's actually got a tremendous amount of different meanings in different cultures. It's known out of the cyclical nature of the universe, creation out of destruction, renewal of life, and even life from death. It's also sometimes known as taking a new beginning. I've been checking on Ouroboros for the last couple hours, and she seems to be okay. I mean, definitely seems to be a little bit weird the way it's acting, but overall it seems to be at least alive. Its tongue is flickering. Definitely seems to be some neuro. I'm assuming that probably is coming from the lack of oxygen at some point, but I have hopes that she's gonna make it. And I tell you what, now I have another mascot. She's never going anywhere. She's gonna be my animal. With that said, a couple people have mentioned, why would this happen when I posted it? And a lot of people thought maybe it was overheating or some neurological issue or not being fed properly or stress. Let me just address a few of those things. First off, it's in a rack system right here along with all these other snakes on the same temperature. Not one other snake is overheated. There's definitely no temperature spikes, so it's not overheating. We know that. Number two, she just ate last Friday, which is just a handful of days ago she ate, and her feed record has been, she's been feeding every week. So it can't be a feeding issue. Now we come to stress. Now, I don't know. I mean, what causes a snake stress? It's been here since it was hatched. It's been in the same cage since it was hatched. I don't think there's any stress with it, but I don't know. I mean, why would it? So my point is, I really don't know what happened to it, why it would do that. Yes, I've seen it, I've heard of it, I've never personally experienced it. And quite frankly, I didn't know what to do. You know, I didn't want to hurt it, and I'm glad that at least we got her out alive, and I'm hoping she's gonna continue to live. And again, now she's gonna be here forever. I mean, she has a great story behind her, and I'm gonna care for her. I have a feeling she might not be 100% right, but hey, we're gonna go ahead and do whatever we can do to keep her happy. So anyways, she seems to be doing well, and I'm gonna keep a close eye on her and do everything I possibly can do to make sure that she's all right. I don't know, you guys can comment down below and tell me what you think. You know, one of the things I'm gonna say is that, you know, I'm not gonna get too deep on you guys here, but I do believe sometimes that things happen for reasons. There's whatever, if you want to call it the energy of the universe or karma or sign. I don't really even know what I'm trying to say here. But the truth is that, quite frankly, today was a little bit of a rough day for me. You guys know I try to stay positive and I try to stay upbeat. But the fact is that I took some abuse on YouTube this morning because of a thumbnail and a title. And I know every now and then you guys talk about clickbait. Let me address this again. I've talked about it before. And I understand, I hear what you guys are saying, and I completely understand. Unfortunately, the way YouTube works is that they reward channels that have immediate view count. And that immediate view count is really about titling and tagging. Unfortunately, that's just the game that we play, people. You know, can you think of a successful YouTuber that doesn't clickbait? And I'm sorry, I don't lie to you guys, but of course I'm trying to put out titles that are sensational and thumbnails that get people to click on them, because if that happens, our channel grows, and on and on and on. And I know some people really, you know, said that I was a hypocrite because here I am trying to teach you guys about animals and the love of animals, and then I'm using these types of titles. That's hypocrisy. But the fact is that, you know, if someone clicked on that video, with the first second of the video, I was talking about how it wasn't harming me. And so listen, I understand, I hear your guys' point, and I'm a person, and I try not to really get bogged down in negativity, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's hard to read hateful things about you, and that people say that I'm a terrible person because of a thumbnail on a video when I work so hard to put out really good content and positive content with a positive message, not only about wildlife, but about life in general. So regardless, guys, I'm sorry to go on this little diatribe, but I was having a little bit of a rough day, and maybe this was a sign. Maybe Ouroboros there was telling me, let's start fresh. Let's get going. Don't let this drag you down, Brian. You know, there's a renewal of life here. So that's what I'm going to take it at. And listen, guys, I'm going to try harder to maybe not step over that line and get you guys upset at me. But I have to use sensational titles and tags to grow the channel, and I hope you guys understand that. But I'll try not to make you guys so upset at me in the future, if that's at all possible. Regardless, let me know your thoughts. Oh my, Karma is looking pretty tonight. Look at that blue color coming through. Hey, Karma. Oh my gosh, look at how gorgeous. Whoo! That thing is beautiful. And look at the little curly tail. That's like the perfect animal. I love Karma. And again, sometimes at night things just brighten up a little bit. And he certainly is that case. He looks really beautiful today. Look at him. Wow. Good night, Karma. Good night. One last checkup on Ouroboros. I have a feeling that it's definitely going to have some issues. I mean, it's just kind of moving around a little weird. You see how its head's just kind of straight up in the air, and its ribs seem to be kind of still stretched out a little bit. But it's got great tongue response, and it seems to be working out well beyond that. So I tell you what, I think it's going to survive. I just think it's going to be a little bit messed up. So it'll just be kind of my little project for a while. But it's a beautiful snake, and I love it. So hey, listen, it's not going anywhere, and I'll keep you guys updated on its progress. It's been a pretty exhausting day all in all, so I'm gonna wrap it up, guys, and hey, listen, I know tomorrow is gonna be a better day. Today was a little bit shaky, I'm not gonna lie to you, but listen, new beginnings, right? New life. We're gonna be just fine. I hope you guys are fine too, and I hope you have an amazing day. I promise I'm gonna be back to my chipper self 100% tomorrow, because listen, I'm an overcomer. That's all I know how to do. I've gotta be an overcomer. So regardless, thank you so much for all your support. Make sure to smash that like button, hit that notification bell for me. Be kind to somebody, and I promise I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow.